his, his family, you know, any child for that matter, but he loved his kids and his friends, his whole family, and he would have laid down his life for any of them.
That's a friend of Dustin Pettis. Dustin, one of two people who died in storms in North Alabama today, and that tops your News 19 at 10. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Greg Screws.
And I'm Emily Forrester. The powerful storms included 2 EF1 tornadoes in Jackson County. Those came from the same storm cell. Now, these storms moved through the Tennessee Valley in a span of a little more than 4 hours earlier today. Trees, power lines, and power poles all knocked down by the gusty winds.
And we're going to have a look at more of that damage coming up in a few moments, but thankfully things have calmed down significantly this evening. Meteorologist Jessica Camuto joins us now with the first look at your forecast.
Yeah, things have certainly calmed down, but I mean, earlier today, that was really not the case. This is some of the video footage of the damage that we saw over towards the section area. You can see all those tree limbs and trees itself uprooted over on the houses, some of the damage of the roofs itself. And you can see some of the sidings and the metal parts of the roofs. And that is one of the mobile homes that was actually tipped over due to some of the stronger winds that was associated with one of those EF1 tornadoes that did in fact touch down in Jackson County. That was one of 2 that touched down today. So aside for those 2 tornadoes that touched down, the majority of our local storm reports were in fact wind gusts. We saw very destructive winds as this line raced across North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. Now with these tornadoes especially, it all was associated with one strong thunderstorm that raced through Jackson County. The first EF1 tornado touched down near section and then raced towards the north over towards the Hodge area and even over towards Dutton. About 95 miles per hour was the maximum sustained winds uprooting trees. That tornado then lifted, but that same cell allowed another tornado to touch down over towards the Pisgah area, and it led to maximum sustained winds again around 95. Now, thankfully, no one lost their life. There was no fatalities, but along with those, like I said, the other main thing was really those winds. We saw destructive winds across our area, linked to numerous power outages. Some of the strongest winds, Decatur 77 miles per hour, Huntsville 70 miles per hour. Put this in perspective, a Category 1 hurricane, sustained winds with that 74 miles per hour makes it a Category 1 hurricane. So very strong winds for our area. Coming up in my full forecast, we're going to be taking a look at some of the current power outages that are still ongoing, not only here in Madison County, but across other locations, plus a look at some of the nicer weather that's on the way for us for the weekend.